Good day, friends. My name is Victor. Many of you watching this video will already know me, but for those of you who do not, I am now filming a new introductory video for my channel on YouTube. So my name is Victor. I own Fretfriend, based in Nottingham in England, and I'm a guitar tech or guitar technician, not a luthier or a guitar builder. I've never built a guitar or a lute for that matter. But I just want to explain a couple of things on. I want to explain what I do, who I am, what I do, and that sort of gubbin. So, yeah, my name's Victor. I am a guitar tech. I repair, set up, and modify, customise guitars. Any guitars, acoustic, electric, basses. I have done. I've even refretted a bouzouki recently. I'm not predominantly. I don't work just on frets. Though there is a reason behind my name Fretfriend, and that is because I'm of the thought process, or I actually believe that the most important part of a guitar or a stringed instrument is the neck, and that there's a reason for that, and the reason being, if the neck is right and straight and the truss rod works, then you have the potential for that guitar to be a world beater, to be as good as any guitar can be. If the neck is not right or not straight, or the truss rod doesn't work, that guitar or stringed instrument will never be any good. So that is why Fretfriend. Saying that, I do probably more refrets and more fretwork than anything else, though I offer anything from a basic setup to an intensive setup, modifications, electrical upgrades or whatever, but predominantly neck and fretwork, as shown here on the bench. And I'll just give you an idea of the sort of things I do. So I'm just going to whip back with my wide angle lens there. Here, for instance, I have a Fender neck in for a refret. Frets are removed, ready to have a new frets put in. Here are the frets pre-cut to exact width to make them going in easier. I also do a lot of fret leveling and recrowning. I do use radius blocks or radius beams, for instance, for sanding or leveling or whatever. Here's a few I have in, like this one, for instance, is in for a refret. It's a Fender Light Ash Telecaster neck. I have one here, one of my own, which I've already refretted. Gives you an idea of my work. But those frets are coming out again. Why are they coming out? Well, the neck is glossed, and I decided after I put the new frets in, I don't want it glossed. So I'm going to remove the gloss, I'm going to re-sand this whole neck back, and I'll refret it again. Another one here, for instance, this is a cheap neck I bought from China. I thought I will give it a go for £23 delivered. What a load of rubbish. There is a bevel going right into the wood there, which means the frets do not come to the end of the neck. So what I'm going to do with this is, I just bought this to try it, but what I'll be doing with this is I will be removing the top millimetre of wood from the top of this neck, and I'll refret it again, and we'll get the frets right up to the end. So that'll be a little project. Something else I do a lot of fret leveling, and I have 3 necks behind me here, and these will surprise you. There's a Warmoth, £300, and here are 2 Musicraft necks, one telly, one Strat, again £300. All 3 of these necks are brand new, and they are in for fret leveling, which is pretty shoddy considering the guy imported these from America at £300 a piece, and they're not right, we need work. But that is what I do. Another thing I'm going to be doing well, not this week, this is one of my own. It's a bass that was converted into a fretless with the frets all filled in. I will be sanding this back and removing all whatever it is between these frets. I'm going to refret this as well, one of my own. So that is the kind of thing I do. I've been doing this stuff, I've been piddling about with guitars since, crikey, 1981, which is 38 years ago, a long time. I got into repairing guitars for a living. Well, not so much recently, I've been doing it years, but I've only recently gone full-time self-employed, in fact about 4 or 5 months ago, but I've been doing this kind of work for many years. I have, wow, how many years experience? I don't know, I've been doing this at least 10 years, not as a living, but for a living for about the last 4 or 5 months. Since May 2019 I started full-time self-employed. how great that my hobby is also now my job. Fantastic. But yeah, guitars are something I've been into for many years. I play guitar, I still do play guitar. I was in a band, we released 5 albums in the 80s and 90s. We've toured all over Europe, but that aside, it's not about that, it's about my work. I have a passion for guitars, and it's why I concentrate specifically on necks, because like I say, if the neck's right, the guitar has the potential to be an absolute world beater. So that's really it. I wanted to give you an introduction to what I do. I work, this is actually, I live in a 3-storey house. This would normally be a living room in a terrace house, but I don't like a living room going onto the street, so I decided to make this my workshop. My living room's upstairs. I have a 3-storey house, so my living room is upstairs, so it's great. It's not perfect, it's not as big as the last workshop I had, but it does do. I do have 3 workbenches, one here, setup bench. I have the leveling bench here, and I have another bench over there for refretting. So it really works quite well. My tools are all out of the way. I'm never in a position where I have to lift tools over a guitar. My tools are all around me, and I always take the tool to the job. You don't be lifting stuff over guitars, because if you drop something, you're gonna cause some damage somewhere. So that is it. My name is Victor. I'm Fret Friend. This is what I do. I'm based in, like I say, I'm actually based in Kirkby and Ashfield in Nottingham, the NG17 area. That's why my Facebook page, facebook.com/NG17, or again, facebook.com/NGONESEVEN. Again, based on my postcode, so that's really good. So that really is it. You want to find out what else I do or how I go about it, I've got loads of videos on here. Go and look at some of those. Subscribe to this channel. Give me a like as well, it all helps. And go and check me out at facebook.com/NG17. I also have a page, fretfriend.co.uk. Go and check that out. That is under construction at the moment, not finished yet. I've not got time to do it. And that really is it. But like I say, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a like. Please subscribe, watch my videos. I have hundreds of videos behind me. Go and check those, you can see what I can do. And that really is it. So until next time, as always, Fret Friends, God bless you, be good to each other. I'll see you soon.